It was a warm Saturday morning in July. The sun poured into my bedroom through the open window, filling the room with golden light. Outside, the sky was clear, the birds were singing, and I could hear someone mowing their lawn in the distance. I slowly sat up and stretched. Today was going to be a good day. I reached for my phone and checked the time. 10:03 a.m. We had planned our summer barbecue for the afternoon, so I still had a couple of hours to prepare. I got up, took a shower, and stood in front of the mirror. I wore my outfit and got ready for the barbecue. I smiled at myself. Let's make this the best barbecue ever. I went into the kitchen, pulled out some chicken from the fridge, and placed it in a large glass bowl. This wasn't just any chicken. I was going to make my famous barbecue marinade, sweet, salty, tangy, and full of flavor. I started mixing the ingredients. Soy sauce, lemon juice, garlic, black pepper, and just a little honey. I whispered as I stirred. The smell was already amazing. As I poured the marinade over the chicken, I thought back to last summer. We'd had a barbecue then too, but I'd burned the chicken because I was too busy laughing at Amir's bad jokes. Not this time. This time, I wanted the food to be perfect. Around 1:30 p.m., I walked over to Sarah's house. She had the biggest backyard and a nice patio with a grill. As I reached the gate, I could already hear voices and laughter. "Hey, you made it," Sarah called out, waving from the garden. I stepped inside. The backyard was decorated with colorful lights, a long table covered with a white cloth, and a speaker playing soft summer music. "You're late," said Amir with a grin, holding a spatula and wearing a silly apron that said, "Barbecue Boss." I was perfecting my secret recipe, I said proudly, lifting the bowl of marinated chicken. "Oh," Sarah said, pretending to be impressed. The mystery marinade returns. We started preparing the food together. Sarah was in charge of the salad. She chopped cucumbers, tomatoes, red onions, and sprinkled feta cheese on top. Lena arrived next, carrying fresh corn on the cob and a tray of drinks. "Let's grill the corn too," she said excitedly. "It's sweet and juicy, straight from the farmer's market." Amir was already flipping burgers on the grill. "I brought cheese, pickles, and the best buns," he announced. I placed the chicken on the grill. It sizzled as soon as it hit the hot surface. The smell was incredible. For the next hour, we moved between the grill, the table, and the kitchen, chopping, flipping, tasting, and laughing. "Don't forget the watermelon," Lena called. "I'm already cutting it," Sarah replied. The table was soon full of food: burgers, grilled chicken, fresh salad, corn, garlic bread, and big slices of cold watermelon. We all sat down under the umbrella. The breeze was soft, and the food was warm and fresh. "This chicken is amazing," said Amir, his mouth full. "Told you," I said, smiling. "I need that recipe," Sarah added, taking another bite. "Okay, listen closely. Soy sauce, lemon juice, garlic."
"Wait."
"Let me write it down," said Lena, pretending to pull out her phone.
We all laughed.
Then came the stories. "Remember last year," Sarah began, "when Amir dropped all the hot dogs? They slipped," he shouted. "And then you tried to blow out the fire with your mouth," I added, laughing.
"True story," Lena said.
"I have a photo." We laughed until our sides hurt. The food was delicious, but the company was even better. After we finished eating, we poured ourselves cold lemonade and sat back in our chairs. "I love days like this," I said. "No stress, no plans," added Sarah. "Just food and friends." Lena pulled out a portable fan and held it up dramatically. Ah, summer life. We listened to the birds, the soft hum of music, and the distant sound of kids playing somewhere nearby. It was peaceful. As the afternoon continued, we looked through photos from old BBQs on Sarah's phone. There was one of Amir trying to flip a burger and dropping it on the grass. Another of Sarah with barbecue sauce on her nose. One of me and Lena holding up skewers like swords. So many good memories. "We've done this every summer since high school," Lena said. "And now it's tradition," I added. Amir raised his lemonade glass. "To friends, food, and fire, well-managed fire." "To memories," we all said together. As the sun began to set, the sky turned golden, then orange, then soft pink. We strung up some fairy lights around the trees and turned on a quiet playlist. The air cooled slightly, and the garden looked like something from a movie. Sarah lit a few candles. Lena handed out marshmallows for toasting. Amir tried to start a tiny fire pit. "This," I said quietly, "is the magic of summer." We didn't talk much after that. Just soft music, the flicker of lights, and the comfort of silence between people who know each other well. That night, as I walked home with a full heart and a happy stomach, I thought about how lucky I was. Sometimes life feels so fast, but days like this remind you to slow down, to enjoy a bite of grilled corn, to laugh at a burnt burger, to sit under the stars with people you love, and to always bring your secret marinade. Thanks for joining me in this summer story. Today, you practiced listening to real English conversations, learned food vocabulary, and heard natural expressions used with friends. Want to improve your English even more? Subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to like and share this video. Let me know in the comments. What's your favorite summer food?
See you next time.